Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. My name is Alex and we finally got some news about the new Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League game, and people are losing their minds. Now, in case you weren't aware, we got some leaks showing the menu, the main menu of the game, and it's showing things like the battle pass, like the store, all these different types of currencies that we're going to have access to, and it's pretty much confirming that the game is going to be a live service or a games as a service, however you want to look at it. And a lot of people just seem to be completely heart shattered. Like, it seems like this is the worst thing that they could have possibly seen, because everybody loves Rocksteady, everybody loves the Arkham games, and in case you didn't know, this game is set in the exact same world as the Arkham series. Now, how they're going to pull that off and make that make sense inside of this story, I have no idea. But as of how people are actually reacting to this news, I do think people are overreacting just a tad bit. We only have this one screenshot. I do believe there are some other leaks about the story and stuff like that, but I didn't read those, so I'm not entirely sure. And just because a game is live service or games as a service doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be bad. It pretty much all depends on how predatory the monetization actually is, depends on how easy it is to earn like the paid items in game without actually spending money. So if you can actually earn all of these items out the store through actual gameplay, it doesn't take forever to get the currency to actually buy things. Are there going to be exclusive things locked in the store that you can only spend real money on? All of these are questions that we don't have the answer to, but I feel like we all kind of know what we're going to be in store for with this game. Now, fingers crossed that is not super predatory, that it's just not, super sleazy, makes you feel dirty when you go inside the store and stuff like that. Fingers crossed for that one, but this is, again, something that we're just going to have to wait and actually see for ourselves. Now, I will say that this one little screenshot kind of gave us a little bit more insight as to what to expect from the actual game, because if you look at it, we got things like matchmaking, we got chapter select, we got game mode. But what I'm most interested in is that in the back, those are bot teammates. So meaning that this game is gonna probably be more similar to something like Left 4 Dead, or like the recent Back 4 Blood, or even like the World War Z game that came out a little bit ago. I actually enjoyed that game, and I feel like this game is gonna be more on that type of play style, because from everything we've seen, it's just you got your teammates, and it's just like hordes and hordes of enemies. So where the big issue with a game like this is really going to come in at is when you are playing solo and the bots are just way too dumb to get anything above normal difficulty done. So I hope that the AI companions are actually smart, or maybe even give us some way to actually control them, but that's something that we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now, as far as people being actually genuinely upset about this, I think that is actually pretty silly. You don't have to play the game, especially if it's something that you just can't vibe with. Now, I know this is Rocksteady, everybody loves those guys, but in reality, that era that the Arkham games came out in, that is a dead era. Games are not made like that anymore, especially after things like Fortnite. You got your Warzone games, all these games, even Destiny 2, all these games that just they make so much money from the actual monetization. Everything else is secondary, and sadly this game looks to be heading down that route. We just have to hope that is not super predatory and that is actually reasonable. And as far as this trend in so many games right now, this isn't going to stop anytime soon until people slow up with the purchases of cosmetic items, and that's never going to happen. So all we can really hope for is that our favorite game franchise doesn't start to follow trend. And even in the last couple of years, I've slowly been pulling back my playtime on a lot of these live service games. I've been playing more single player games, more games that are available offline, without internet connection. And I've been enjoying my games more. And that's part of the reason why Gotham Knights, even though a lot of people didn't like it, the game is available offline. There's no microtransactions, even though some of those systems in that game seem a little bit wonky and they're definitely left over from something else. But that doesn't matter because it didn't release with those systems. So it sucks that this game is what it is, but I'm still going to play it. I'm not like a super Rocksteady fanboy or nothing like that, but the game genuinely still looks fun. My only only hope is that the actual monetization isn't that bad. Now, if they're looking to, bring some people back, calm some people down, let them know that, hey man, the game is still going to be a pretty dope game. One, they need to either have some type of demo, some type of beta, some type of footage that is unedited, that's just, raw gameplay, and maybe not break down all the systems in game, because a lot of WB games, they don't really do that, before the game launches. And that's not really a development team thing, that's more of a WB games thing. Like, they don't really play that. They keep a lot of their cards, close to their chests, except for the new Harry Potter game. We've been getting a lot of information about that game for some reason, but that seems to be the only game that really WB wants to show off right now. But with all that being said, this isn't the worst news. So do I think people are overreacting? Yes, just a little bit, at least for now, until we know more. From what I've seen, I don't see any, blaring red flags just yet. So that's all I got for you guys today, man. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that shenanigans down below. And until next time, peace.